What began 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Today, the battle to decide the championship in the Big 12 Conference. It's the Louisville Cardinals against the UCF Knights. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
I caught up with the UCF head coach before the game. He addressed it in the locker room that they are talking about this Heisman matchup between these two top candidates, but that doesn't matter with how they play this game. He said it's not about them, it's about us. We want to showcase just how strong this team is. He's a Heisman candidate because of how we're performing. He addressed it, made sure we knew about it, but then his team is focused on all the right things here to start the game. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jennings. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. First play of this conference championship, and it falls incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. Powering through. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the 2nd down play. The back's got it. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
Hands off to the left. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Tries to get it to the running back. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Well, they're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready because this is clearly go for it range on 4th down.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Chris, I love the aggressiveness on the first drive, in particular once you cross the 50-yard line. As an offense, why not be aggressive? Get that ball into the end zone, and it pays off with conversion here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Trying the run, it's Brown. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback. Because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, and try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Watson. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. An explosive play that is a blitz beater. Joel, they come after the quarterback, but hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Louisville has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Pass not complete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a third straight play.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. Ball handed off. Powerful running here.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Chris, I like the idea here off.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
The mark of a great running back is a guy that can make one miss. There's always going to be one player that is going to be your responsibility as a running back. And here, the corner is unblocked. They're in space. You got to make him miss. Be elusive. Corner does a nice job there getting him down to the ground.
Now it's 2nd down here. Give it to the back again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, they just had nothing going there on that series, Chris. You've got nothing happening on 1st and 2nd down. You're packed up. You're into an obvious passing situation. And that's exactly what we talked about all week they had to avoid is these 3rd and longs. This one's incomplete, but really it was about 1st and 2nd down not having any success.
They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
To the air, it's Barnett. On the move now. He's going to take off. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
It's a shotgun run call.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. The sure hands. It's Wade. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
He's got a crease. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Receiver in motion now. The shotgun handoff here. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And the Cardinals decide to spend their first timeout here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And they'll call timeout here before the snap. We've got to talk about this third down and inches coming up. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Knights. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT makes it 10-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Jennings. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. The ball is picked off. Touchdown, UCF. The defense contributes 6 points. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. We've been targeting the same receiver. We're going to make you pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the football. Coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. UCF now spending the second timeout of the half. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They're going to run it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And Louisville will now call their second timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the tailback's got it again. Got an opening here. He's in the clear. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Louisville.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Now the Knights will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. To the air, it's Barnett. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Fires it on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Watson. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Knights lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw. It's Barnett. The pass rush closing in. Grab down the middle. It's Watson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
Loses the ball behind the line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. So hold on here. The defense declines the penalty. The offense gained yardage for a 1st down. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. The offense is set up with excellent field position. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And they lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They'll run it here. He's got space. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals, to put them on top now.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. Play action here on first down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, Chris, not all incompletions are created equal. If you signal to the defense that you're willing to take a shot, that lives in the back of their mind the entirety of the game. I think this will open up the run game at some point for this offense.
Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and
makes the catch and has space. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. A change of direction. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Knights. The quarterback takes it in himself. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe. But you have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, the check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
UCF is in front, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
That's exactly what they needed. What a beautiful throw and the right time to connect down the field. You're down in this game, got to find the end zone, there's no doubt about it, but now they've got some serious momentum, and there's some doubt on that defense.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. And there's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Throwing for his running back. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense makes another stop. 3rd down coming up.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is
has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. They jump on top now here in the 4th. The Cardinals answer right back.
Chris, this is why he's one of the best players in the country, is he's so productive. Now his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And this defense is going to have to start doing something as they go over the sideline and start viewing the film on those tablets. They've got to understand where this running back is at all times. He has to be priority number 1.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run with pass, kept the defense. The ball is loose. The defense has got it. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Cardinals. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, this is something that we see week in and week out. Every one of these defenses and these defenders are becoming more aggressive at the football. You see the punches and the strips. They're trying to get that thing loose, and as soon as it's on the ground, you got the potential for scoop and score. This one's headed back for 6. What a huge play for this defense.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back to pass. It's Barnett. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What an incredible job by the quarterback. He sees the single safety. You're running 4 verticals. You go 2 up on the middle third. One of those hash routes is going to be wide open. And boom, they get a massive completion down the field.
Second down after the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. The Knights looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. Great catch when they desperately needed it. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Cardinals' offense is back out on the field now. Leaning on the run game here. The 1st down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. And the Knights go ahead and call their first timeout here. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. And UCF now spending the 2nd timeout of the half. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Knights will use their 3rd and final timeout. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Punt team ready to boot it away. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Back to pass. It's Barnett. Contact as he threw it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He is playing so efficient right now, and this game is going to be on his shoulders the rest of the way.
They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Past the 40. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. The Knights have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. A huge achievement, this conference championship, not just because it means getting a championship ring, but what it means to the playoff committee. And both these coaches, Joe, told us they think winning this game should be more than enough to get into that bracket.
Yeah, I totally agree with them, Chris. I think winning this game should send a strong message to that committee in terms of the playoff that they're creating. And this is a group that I would not want to play. You think about what we saw today and the rhythm that they've built, the momentum that they've created. This is a team that can be dangerous moving forward.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Happy holidays and welcome to the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. I'm Chris Fowler inside the Tiburon Theater. We're so proud every year to be able to bring you Heisman Trophy night. The most impactful handoff of the season is just moments away now. And one of these guys will become the 91st Heisman Trophy winner. The 4 finalists, as chosen by the Heisman balloters, a somewhat surprising group if we're being honest. At the beginning of the season, you might not have thought these would be your 4 finalists, but each of these guys has earned their way here, not by focusing on the Heisman, but by focusing on their team and doing what it takes to win football games. A reminder of how good each of their 4 seasons were. And these guys talk about their poise, their composure. They've been that way on the field, but when you get to Heisman Trophy night and you get them together and the trophy is in the room, everybody admits these are very nervous moments. Only one of them will have their name read. Only one of them will join this exclusive fraternity. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalists. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who is going to win the trophy for this season. And the winner of the 2026 Heisman Trophy is Isaac Brown, junior quarterback, Louisville. And one final congratulations to this year's Heisman Trophy winner. 2026 will forever be known as his Heisman season. Thanks for joining us.